Hello, hello, hello. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. I am T Nicole and I am host of Off the Cuff. And today's topic is going to be believe. I'm actually going to be talking to you guys from my car today because of the simple fact I just got off of work this morning. And so I said, let me go live where I am. So many times we stop doing things or don't do things because it's not traditional. But what I realize and what I come into understanding of is do things where you are. You don't always have the resources that you would like to have, but you have the resources that you need. And so the thing is, on this journey called life, I am learning each and every day how to believe in myself, how to believe in the impossible, how to believe in others, how to just allow nature to run its course. Okay? So the thing is, in this season of life, I'm learning to believe in my process. And I have been doing that for a while now. I'm not going to make it seem like I just started doing it today, but every time I wake up, I believe that things are going to get better for me. Every time I go to sleep, I believe that I'm going to have everything that I need to prepare me to go to sleep. I believe that I'm going to actually have a good night's sleep because that is my faith. That's what I'm believing to happen. So we're talking about believing or believe. I want you to believe even though it don't look good. I am a believer. And what I mean by I'm a believer, I believe that any and everything is possible. I believe that we were all created for a purpose. I believe that everything happens for a reason, whether it's the positive that we would like it to be or whether it's something negative. But the thing is, it happens. And it's important for us to understand or understand. I like to say this word understand because it's like you really grasp it because under is under something. I'm not undering, I'm understanding because it's in me. It's my mind understands it. My mind comprehends it. And so the thing is, I'm learning to understand when someone is saying something to me or just the whole coming into whatever I need to come into. So we're talking about believing today. So, what are you believing in? What are you trusting in? What do you want to happen in your life? Because sometimes when things don't go our way, or sometimes things don't look as they appear, sometimes it frightens us. Sometimes it causes us to stop going. I want you guys to know something. So, 2017, I started a business as a life coach. Well, actually, I wasn't a life coach. I knew I wanted to get into the health and wellness field, and I didn't know what that looked like. And so I had to really look at all of the things that I was doing. But I believed that my business was going to be successful. Didn't know how long it was going to take, didn't know how I was going to do it, but I had the faith to build it. I had the faith to stand on the promise that God has showed me. It's like he gave me the idea, but I didn't understand. I had never thought about starting a business. I didn't even know how to start a business. I didn't even know what documentations that I needed, but I knew that if I was faithful over the few things, if I was consistent by spending time with building the business, speaking life to the business, surrounding myself with business people, taking business classes, guess what? I knew my business would begin to thrive. But in that process, I didn't know I was going to endure some heartache. I didn't even know that I was going to endure the loss of my father. I didn't even know that I was going to have a health scare. I didn't even know that I was going to be like financially in a bad position. I didn't know that I was going to be in a health scare. That was something that I wasn't prepared for because of the simple fact that wasn't something that I was used to. So experiencing death from a loved one, a parent, and then financial hardship, physical hardship, and then mental hardship. And so I want y'all to look at the things. So these are some things that happen. And I love to refer to the past because now I am in the present. And the thing is, how and why is this important? Because I need you to understand what believing looks like. Why is it important for you to believe? Because sometimes you can be like in this perfect place and don't endure anything, don't have heartache. And so you looking at everybody else and like, how is they feeling like that? Why are they going through all of those things? And I'm in a good place and I never hurt. I never went through anything. But this is a test of your faith. This is a test to see if you actually can believe through some things that you're going through. So that's why I am relating to my past. I'm relating to some of my life experiences. So, for those that are just tuning in, we're talking about believing. So, just believe. I want you to believe. I want you to keep pressing. I want you to keep going. So, I'm telling you guys about my past. So, the thing is, on my journey, my business journey. So, 2017, I decided to start a business. I knew it was going to involve health and wellness, but I didn't know on my journey that some trials and tribulations were going to take place. And so I wasn't prepared for the death of my father. I wasn't prepared for financial hardship. I wasn't prepared for my health. I wasn't or my health being compromised. I wasn't prepared for just a lot of things spiritually that were going to take place in my life. But going through every situation, I had to go in there differently. But guess what? In every situation, I had to keep the faith. In every situation, I had to believe that things were going to get better. In every situation, I had to trust my process. In every situation, I had to believe in who I was called and who I was created to be because of the simple fact all of those things groom me for today. So look at your life. I want you guys to look at your life. Think about everything that you've been through, whether it was positive, whether it was negative. What did you gain from every situation? Because everything that we go through is a learning experience. It's not meant to destroy you, but it's to test your faith. That's why the key is to believe. The key is to believe that if you have to lose something, do you know that you're going to gain something even more? Even though it might not be in the form of like if you might have lost your loved one. You might have lost your family member, but guess what? Their spirit lives with you. Their spirit lives with me. Like I had to realize that like we are all connected of we're connected. We're connected. And so many times because we lose a loved one, it hurts. It's like we're not going to see them. We won't see them in this physical form, but that doesn't mean that they're not connected to you. Because think about it. You ever have those dreams and you see a loved one in your dream? Or not even that. You might be reminded of something that they did to you or said to you, and you just be like, oh, I got to press even harder. But that's because you believe that they are connected to you. Or not even just that. It's just like, I believe that the spirit that my daddy possessed is in like not I'm not trying to scare nobody, but what I'm saying is like I have some of his characteristics is what I'm trying to say. Like some of the things that he used to do, I do. And it's all because he used to do it. And it was just like we were connected. So even with anybody else that I'm connected to, so like my loved ones, like even people that are still here, like we are all connected. But I believe that. And I believe that in life we go through the different things that we go through. So after losing our loved ones, after facing the hard times, it's what you do after that. It's what you do after that. Like, are you picking yourself up? Are you believing in yourself? Are you trusting your process? Are you going through your process with grace and with ease? Are you knowing that just because you are believing that what you experienced was a part of the plan and it made you stronger? And it showed you your strength and it showed you who you were called and created to be. Like, how are you embracing what you were called to do in this season? Are you learning to love yourself? Are you really like believing in who you are? So I want to back something up. I want to go back to believing, because right now I gave you guys a lot of different information, but I believe in the impossible. I believe that we can do any and everything that we put our mind and our heart to. Why? Because of the simple fact, if you look at yourself each and every day and you wake up and you have the ability to get out of bed on your own, you have the ability to think for yourself, you have the ability to try something new or different, even if you are not capable of physically getting out of the bed by yourself, or even if you might not be in the right frame of mind. I want y'all to know that you guys are powerful. I want you to know that you can create so much. You got to look. I'm a caregiver. I'm a caregiver. I'm a life coach. I'm an author. I'm a couple things. But the thing is, I look at the clients that I work with, and each and every day, I thank God for my health, my mental health. I thank God that I'm able to create plans. Able to use my hands. I'm able to come on this live and articulate different things. And that's the fact of me just knowing that I am able to do things. I'm able to be able. Ain't the name of this group able to be able? Because the thing is, whatever you want to do, you just have to keep the faith to do it. So, the reason why I said something about my clients is because of the simple fact they can't do a lot of things on their own, but I'm there to help them, lead them, and guide them right back into understanding and understanding. So, the thing is, it just makes me know and believe that anything is possible, because here it is. I work with individuals that need assistance and I can help them, and they help me. I learn from them. I grow from them because of the simple fact they teach me lessons all the time, because they don't give up. Each and every day they fighting. They fighting to live. They fighting to do the things they want to do, the things they desire to do. And so that makes me know that I can fight too, that I can do the impossible, because if I encourage them, if I talk to them and they believe a little bit more, guess what? Why can't I believe a little bit more? Why can't I try? You can. You have to look at your life like any client that comes into your life, anybody that you work with, anybody that you help or assist. Think about it. You have the strength to do that, but it's by your faith that you do it. It's by your understanding and understanding that you were able to help them. So, how are you being more impactful? Do you see what I'm trying to get you to see? Like, it's all on your faith, it's all on what you believe. Because do you believe that when you help people, that it goes a long way? Do you believe that? You got to ask yourself, is what I'm doing, or everything that I'm doing, is it helping somebody? Or you have to automatically believe that it is helping somebody, because people need you. People need you to survive. But that's something that you have to believe, because when you stop believing, guess what? You give up. So, guess what? I want you to keep believing every day. I want you to keep trusting that it's going to be all right. I want you to know that it's all right. I want to talk about me for 1 second. For the last couple months, I had a health scare in September of 2020. And so every single solitary day for the last year and a half, or it ain't been a half, but a year and a couple months, I believe by faith that I'm healed. And so what am I doing? I'm doing the work. I'm eating different. I'm listening to my body. I'm spending time alone, and in a good way, because I believe something different for my body. I believe something different for my health. Not only that, I believe that anything and everything is possible. I like to tell the story as it take place, because if I do not tell the story, you won't understand how strong my faith is. So the thing is, right now I'm in this place where some things don't always feel good in my body, but I'm not complaining. I don't want to complain no more. So I try not to complain. I just explain because of the simple fact everything is already all right. Everything is getting better every single solitary day because I learned something, that there is death and life in the power of our tongue. So I speak life to my body. So by my faith, anything is possible. So that's why I want to encourage you, by your faith, anything is possible. One of my sisters that I love so dearly, like, she like, Teresa, I need you to help me. And I say, I will help you. So this video, she will watch this video. And I want to make sure she know that I see you and anything is possible. So keep believing in you. That's all it is. I wish I could pull up the definition of believing according to Webster, but because I'm on my phone, I'm not able to do it. But I'm going to post it on my page because of the simple fact I know what believing means to me. That means without a shadow of a doubt, anything can happen. That's what it means to me. Now, if that's Webster's dictionary, I mean, if that's Webster's version, I'm not for sure, but I'm going to tell you what believing means to me. That means that without a shadow of a doubt, anything can happen. Even if I have a little tiny ounce of fear or whatever the case may be, I don't even want to call it, but whatever it may be, anything is possible. So I can't always say that something won't happen because we don't know if it's going to happen or not. We got to be willing to try. So each and every day, try, believe a little more, trust a little more, and know that it's going to work out for your good just as well as mine. I am trusting in my process. I'm trusting in who I was created to be because it's my destiny. So I just wanted to come on here briefly today because, like I said, I just got off of work and I had to come on because of the simple fact I need you guys to know your worth. I need you to know that if you believe it, anything can happen. I think that might be Walt Disney or Make the Magic Happen something. I forgot. I'm gonna have to look up stuff. I don't like to quote, so I will not misquote Walt Disney. I will not do that. But anything is possible. You just gotta know that. You gotta believe it for yourself. Like I can tell you, like, believe, 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 but what do you believe? I'm asking you. Tell me, what do you believe? What do you believe, especially when it's concerning you? Like the doctors may have told you something, the lawyers may have told you something, your family may have told you something, everybody may have told you something, but what do you believe? Especially when it comes to you. I had to learn to believe even when people say don't believe. I had to learn to believe even when it didn't look good. I look at miracles every day. Did you hear me? I look at miracles every day because every day I wake up, I see that I'm alive. That's a miracle. When you post, when you are on live, or when you tell your story, I look at another miracle. When I'm able to open my eyes and see my clients, whenever I'm able to open my eyes and see my family, I'm looking at miracles because we are all miracles. But that's something that I believe according to my faith. I believe that you are a miracle that was sent here for me to see every day. So I'll be reminded anytime I'm in despair, anytime I'm going through a situation, anytime I don't feel like I'm where I need to be or believe I'm somewhere I should be. I see the miracles because the miracle is like it's not, you can't even explain it. It's you. The miracle is you. When you wake up, when you speak and you able to speak and get your words out, that's the miracle. Because somebody can't speak. Somebody can't even wake up on their own. Somebody did not wake up. Think about what I'm saying. That's a miracle. But that's what I believe. That's my faith. It's according to your faith. That's what you believe. So I believe that when you open your mouth and you speak words of encouragement and you speak in words of life, listen, I believe that's a miracle because some child, some man, some woman, some person needed that. They needed you to speak the words. They needed you to believe in your power. They needed you to say, I understand and I touch and agree with you, because you're believing that healing to take place. When people ask you for prayers, they're asking you to pray for a reason, because they want you to believe with them that the healing is taking place. They want you to believe that anything and everything is possible. When somebody say, send up a word or a positive affirmation, or just think positive thoughts about me, or whatever the case may be, because they want you to agree with them. So when you believe, you're agreeing with someone. Think about what I just said. That's for the power of prayer, positive thoughts, and all that good stuff. Because I know that when you believe that anything can happen, when you have people in your corner, in your circle, guess what? And they believe, because y'all touching and y'all agreeing that anything can happen and occur in your life. I believe that miracles, signs, and wonders take place because you're believing. It's your faith, according to your faith. See, the thing is, people tell you, don't believe that you can be healed. Don't believe in your family. Don't believe in your marriage. No, you need to believe. Keep believing. Even if somebody else don't see it, keep believing in your dreams. Keep believing in the vision, because sometimes when you tell the vision, when you don't say it, I mean, not, it's not when you don't say it, but when you say it, and then people hear it, they try to tell you don't do it. They try to tell you it's not gonna work. It didn't work for them, but that don't mean it can't work for you. It probably was not meant for them, but it was meant for you. So keep going, keep growing, keep being who you were called to be. The world is waiting on you to say yes to you, because they believe in you. So you got to believe in you too. So I want to thank everybody that's tuning in. So we're talking about believing today. Not only are we talking about believing, but you just understanding the power in faith, the power in really saying that anything and everything is possible. So once you get that understanding, once you come into the full knowledge that anything and everything is possible, you will start believing more. So even though you may have been diagnosed with something, even though it doesn't look good, it might not even feel good, but guess what? What I had to understand is that anything and everything is possible. I want to say that because I need y'all to get that in your spirit. It's not me just saying something for the surface. It's not that. It's not that. Because I'm saying something because I need y'all to understand that any and everything is possible. Can I tell y'all? I want to tell y'all something. I am a miracle. You are a miracle. Each and every day you wake up and there's breath in your body, you are looking at a miracle. So never let anyone tell you anything different. Those dreams you had, of becoming successful, of becoming your own boss, of becoming whatever it is that you wanted to become. Don't let nobody turn you around. Don't let nobody steal your joy. Don't let nobody tell you you can't make it, because you can make it. You will make it. You must make it. And you must keep going, because it's a part of your process. I understand that everything does not always feel good, but baby, sis, baby, bruh, mother, father, cousin, uncle, sister, brother, all of that. Whoever you identify as, auntie, cousin, all of that, guardian angel, guardian, whoever you want to be, you are amazing. I wanted you to know that today. And you can have the desires of your heart. Just keep working, keep going. Because I understand something. Faith without works is dead. I almost didn't go live today because I was in my car. No, I said, I have the right resources. I have the right tools. I have a phone. So if you see me, you might see me outside. It's getting cold in Michigan, so can't be outside like I want to, but I'm in the car and I'm going to get the message out. But guess what? I believe that I could get the message out. It was an act of faith. So that's what I want you to see. It's as simple as that. It's according to your faith. What are you standing on? What are you believing in? What do you know about you? Like, are you believing that you are the miracle? Are you believing that you can do anything and everything you put your mind to? Like, don't look at what everybody else got going on. Don't even try to compare yourself to them, because you ain't even on their level and they not even on your level. Where they at, that's where they at. And where you at, you should be. So keep believing in you. That's what I had to learn. Like, I used to be like, and I used to think these things. Like, my mind sometimes it wanders, and that's the human side of us. It's like it tries to discourage you, because especially if you've been wrestling with things in your mind, you got to always practice creating a clear mindset, because it is necessary. So I want you to know, this life that we live, we can make it as easy as we want it to be. Hi, Carol. I love you, my sister. So the thing is, we can make life be what we want it to be. We can believe things the way we need to believe things. So the thing is, today, I want y'all to try something. I want you to start thinking about nothing but positivity, the things that you want to come into existence. So if it's a house, if it's finances, if it's love, whatever the case may be, I want you to start really thinking on it. And I want you to keep the faith. I want you to do this for like 30 days and see what happens. That's even with me. I got to see what's going to happen, because for the last year, I've been believing for my healing. I've been believing for things to manifest in my life. Can I tell you, they manifested? Can I tell you that the healing is taking place, and it's been taking place since I started my journey? It wasn't it wasn't always pain free, but it needed to happen, because I was comfortable to damaging my body. I was comfortable to, like, just not caring. I was comfortable to allowing stress to take over me. I was comfortable being in this state of uncomfortableness. Think about what I just said. I said I was comfortable being uncomfortable, because I was not healthy. I was comfortable being lazy, in a sense where I didn't want to work out, because I never stopped. I've always been working, but just like not wanting to work out. And sometimes I worked out, but the thing is, I'm in this new space. I'm in this new place where I have the power to believe in the impossible. I have the power to believe in my health. I have the power to believe that I'm financially healed. I have the power to believe that I am mentally healed. I have the power to say that I am who I am. Listen to what I'm saying. I have the power. So once I realized what my power was, I stopped giving it to other people. I stopped giving other people the credit. I stopped saying this and that, because I learned to believe in me again. So I want you guys to understand, believe in you, believe in your strength, believe in your power, believe that God lives and dwells in you. That's something that you have to believe, because you can't see God, but you know God is a spirit, omnipresent. So God is in your life, God is in my life. You might not identify as God. You might say the creator. You might say the universe. You might say whatever you say. I'm not knocking nobody. I don't want nobody to say Therese talking about religion. Therese talking about love. Love. God is love. So I'm talking about the greatness that's inside of you. And I'm talking about that because that's what I believe. So I believe these things. And so I'm just wanting you guys to understand or understand that anything and everything is possible. So to sum this all up, to bring it all back, you can have the power. Matter of fact, you have the power. You are the power. You have to just know your strength. You have to know who you are. And you have to know that you can take back your power. Ooh, I said a mouthful. You are power. You have the power. You can speak power. You can speak in authority. God gave you power. Hmm. You are the power. Yes. Yes. Believe in that. All right, guys. I have to go so I can grow. But I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a like an amazing day. I did a jingle on my page, so I want to sing this jingle before I go. Don't laugh at me, because I'm not a songstress like Carol. Like Carol, one day she gonna sing for y'all. My baby sis, my sis, she's a little bit older than me, but my sis can sing, and so I'm not a singer, but I want to sing this for you guys. It says, "Have an amazing day. Have an amazing day. You matter. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing day. So continue on your journey, continue to fight, continue to believe in who you are, and have an amazing day. Have an amazing day.